Could the zombies from The Last of Us really exist? I mean, in real life?
I've spoken a lot about zombies elsewhere, and now it's time to discuss it on YouTube. First, some context. In the series, the zombie apocalypse is caused by a fungus called Ophiocordyceps unilateralis, but to keep it simple, we'll just call it Ophiocordyceps. This fungus in the series affects humans after they have been bitten by someone else who is infected. It seems to only affect humans, as the series shows other animals, and no other species besides humans gets infected. It is so specific to humans that even monkeys don't seem to be infected. Once infected, the individual becomes violent and exhibits the typical characteristics of zombie movies. Eventually, some infected become a type of fungus. The theory of the series is that this fungus, Ophiocordyceps, which does exist in real life controlling ants, has now mutated and adapted to control humans. The series opens by saying that this fungus cannot infect humans because human body temperature is too high for it.
But due to global warming, the fungus mutated and adapted to human heat, being now able to control it like it does with the ants. It's also mentioned in the series that there is no way of protection against this fungus. But now, could this happen in real life? No, but let me explain why. It's true that the fungus discussed in the show is real, but it only affects certain types of ants. The mechanism is that this fungus enters the ant's exoskeleton, and after several days it grows within it, slowly gaining control over its muscles. Yes, its muscles and not its brain. This study found out that the fungus does not manipulate the brain in the ant's body. It doesn't even reach it.
After the fungus gains control of the ant, it compels the ant to climb up to a leaf of a tree and remain clinging there. From there, the fungus ends the ant's life and grows, releasing spores that will fall on other ants passing by, restarting the cycle. Why couldn't this fungus do something similar with humans?
Let's look it up. There are records of this fungus infecting ants, and this record estimates that this ant found in amber, infected by this fungus, lived about 100 million years ago. In nature, it's normal for a species and a parasite to evolve together. While one improves its defense strategy, the other enhances its attack strategy. This has led the Cordyceps fungus to evolve specifically for these two ant species, being so specialized that it rarely succeeds in attacking other types of ants. For this fungus to affect humans, it will first need to jump to other ant species, and then to larger insects, eventually to amphibians, because they typically do not have a high body temperature, to eventually somehow infect small mammals. After many years of evolution, likely millions, it could eventually gain the ability to control the muscles of a creature as large as a human. Even so, it's almost impossible, not only because of the human temperature, as mentioned in the series, but ants' muscles and human muscles are not the same, and not only because of the size, but also due to other factors like the expression of myosin. Human muscle has different contraction forms that the ant does not possess. In order for the fungus to overcome these differences, it requires more than merely adapting to heat. Additionally, our immune system is far more complex than the ants. In fact, we breathe thousands of fungal spores daily, and it rarely poses a danger to your health. And just a little side note, the series theory states that we can't protect ourselves from this fungus, but the truth is that Ophiocordyceps has its own parasites in nature. These parasites feed on the cordyceps and eventually castrate them. It is estimated that this kind of hyperparasite renders only 6.5% of the fungus spore infectious. So, if the fungus could evolve to surpass our immune defenses, learn to control our muscles, and survive our body temperature, we would still have this method to fight it. Ultimately, despite all scientific reasoning, if this fungus could somehow infect humans, it would just cause them to climb a tree, to grow, and disperse its spores. It wouldn't cause the infected humans to bite other humans, and it wouldn't result in a zombie apocalypse. So to summarize, no, the events in The Last of Us cannot occur in real life with this fungus. A more realistic scenario could involve rabies, for example, but I will cover this in another video. In the videos I'm planning to adapt for YouTube, which I had on other social media, and also to translate them into English, I will include how to create other types of zombies in addition to those from The Last of Us series. And I will talk about whether a scientifically accurate zombie apocalypse could actually exist. It will be linked here somewhere for you to click and watch it directly. If you enjoyed this video and wish to support us, and since this is not a controlled world by fungus or anything, thankfully we're in a free world, so I don't want to pressure you into anything, but if you really like this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. It helps us a lot. If you wish to contribute further, we have a Patreon, a PayPal account, and an Amazon wishlist available, in case you would like to add something new to the space behind me. Thanks to all the Patreons for supporting this channel, because thanks to them we can continue creating this content freely for you. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.